Hey everybody, hello Monday. Hope you're doing well. It is Monday, October 9th, and it's Columbus Day here in the States, which doesn't really matter much other than it's a federal holiday, so there's no banks or post office. Um, what else? Had a good weekend, had a good week, been very busy. I am moving at the speed of now at the moment. This is going to be a quick live because I need to get headed on the road to Stanford. I participate in a program called the Walk with Me, which is where I get paired with a first year medical student who learns more about the patient perspective. So, Stanford has a really great program, which has been running for almost 6 years now, where they really work to help first year medical students understand practicing medicine with the inclusion of patients and patient experience. It is an elective. I wish it was mandatory. So do many of the students who take it. But it's been a really great experience. And so, mostly during COVID, it's been remote, but they have started to reintroduce in person classes. And so, as a compromise, 4 times this year, I will go in person, wearing a mask still, and, excuse me, got a hair in my mouth, and participate and do activities and lessons with them. So, I have no idea what traffic's going to be, and I don't want to be late. This is, like I said, the first day, so want to be there on time. And yeah, so let me go ahead and start to answer a question. We're not following baseball anymore. Giants are over. They did not make the playoffs. But we are now on the bandwagon following the 49ers, who are now, I think, 5-0. Totally blew out the Cowboys yesterday. So I consider myself a bandwagon 49er fan. You know, if they're not winning, I don't really care. But if they are, then hey, home team, right? So let's see. Today's question. I might answer one or two of these depending on how um, detailed they are. When do you know someone is exceptionally smart? Hmm. Somewhat of an objective question there. Well, not to humble brag, but I think my husband is very smart. And I've always thought that. He knows a lot about a lot of different things, and he is smart in a way I feel that doesn't make other people feel stupid. And at times when I felt like he has been kind of having that tone, I have gently corrected him. But I like being around people who are smart. I don't find it threatens my own intellectualness. I don't even know if that's a word. I feel secure in myself to know that I can be a curious person and not know the most of everything, and that's okay. I'm a consummate learner. Don't really miss school very much, but I do miss um, learning. So, how do I know when people are smart? I would say when, like I said, they know a lot about a lot of different topics. And I think that you can look, I'm not an academic snob on smarts. I think you can have a lot of street smarts. I think you can have a lot of empathy, like emotional intelligence smarts. So, I just find when people can come into a conversation, whether it's like a random, dinner party where you're probably never going to see them again, or people that you join through a book club or some kind of other recreational activity, getting to learn and grow from each other, grow uh, learning from each other, I think is a really cool thing. And so when I meet people, whether in real life or on social media, who are well versed in lots of different topics and aren't an asshole about it, then that's how I consider them smart. Of course, in school, smart kids, who always got good grades and the 4.0s and all that stuff, could be seen as objectively smart. But it doesn't necessarily mean they had a lot of common sense, and it doesn't mean they were very nice people. So, there's that. I'll answer one more here. That was kind of a fun one. I love these because, like I said, I never know what, even though I've written these questions up from other uh, prompts, I don't remember what I wrote, and so it's a little surprise even for me. Oh, okay. This is another good one. Very topical. We talk about this a lot at Friday night dinner in the family, and we compare. What streaming services are you subscribed to right now? Well, I'm very proud to say that my husband and I have a lot of discipline when it comes to streaming services. We cut the cable a couple years ago because it got so expensive and we just weren't watching it. And we've always been cognizant of not just replacing that expense with streaming services because believe me, it adds up. And we just didn't want to do that. We felt that was defeating the purpose. And now streaming services, as they're getting more mainstream, are raising their prices. So I really look at the value that I get from the streaming service as to whether I want to pay for it. So currently, right now, we are not subscribed to anything except. So these are the big asterisks. I do still have Apple Music, which I'm this close to cutting. Um, I went from their annual subscription to the monthly. And what else? And then we get Netflix through a bundle with our T-Mobile service. And we also get MLB that way. And we get Amazon Prime through our Amazon subscription service because we're Prime members. But we don't have anything like, I used to have Peacock, canceled that. Used to have Hulu, canceled that. We don't subscribe to Showtime or Max. We don't, I'm trying to think of the other big ones. And now with Google TV being rolled out on our television devices, you get access to a lot of free content through the new app that I'm really liking called Pluto. So yeah, you get to, you have to watch ads, but who cares? We've had to watch ads since the beginning of time. I think there was a really kind of weird blip there maybe 5 years ago where people, I don't know. I mean, if you don't like to watch ads and you're willing to pay not to have to watch them, then, more power to you. But back in the day, before the internet even existed, we had to watch ads on television. So to me, it's no big deal. I don't mind watching ads, especially if it keeps the content free. And maybe once in a blue moon, you learn about a product that you never would have known about otherwise. So I don't know. What else? Yeah. So that's the short answer. We aren't really technically subscribed to anything, except like I said, I have Apple Music, and we have a couple streaming services um, through other products we use, like I said, T-Mobile and Amazon. So really curious though, for you guys watching this on the replay, what do you subscribe to? I find it just really interesting and fascinating the way people consume content these days. And we are pretty disciplined too. So like when Hamilton came out on Disney Plus, we subscribed to be able to watch that, but then I went and logged in and I unsubscribed us. So because I made a note because we don't really watch any other Disney content. Oh, I should add, we do have an Apple subscription, Apple Plus, I think that's what they call it, through my husband's something. He has it somehow, but I don't think we're paying for it. So, Drew, if you're watching this on the replay and we're still subscribed to Apple Plus, we should unsubscribe because we don't watch it anymore. We watched mainly for Ted Lasso, and that's about it. So, if you think I'm missing out on something, if you want to recommend some shows that I should maybe see, please do. We like to watch rom-coms, comedies, historic stuff, some dramedies, but no sci-fi, suspense, or horror. It's not really how we roll around here. So, like I said, I'm coming up on 10 minutes. I should really go so I can check the traffic and get on my merry way. I have to be up there in a little over an hour. So, anywho, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I hope you're having a good start to your week. Here, you want to check out my new Snoopy watch? I can't really see it. Where's the camera on this thing? Can't bend my arm. You can kind of see it there. I've been loving my new Snoopy watch. At any rate, I hope you're having things that are helping make you smile, and I will catch up in the comments, I promise, and I will see you next week, if not before. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.